Oh.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Spit Talk podcast. My name is Jan.
Name is Aaron.
I'm Kyle. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Been a long time.
I know. Playing
Another. Our
That's a
favorite side condiment, ketchup.
what's happening?
You know what's really annoying?
Ketchup again.
I went to Target this morning, and I was like, I needed to buy something really important because, like, I kept forgetting because I ran out of ketchup, but I couldn't think of buying ketchup when I was there until I got home. So
and
that's my tidbit of the
that's
day.
the episode for today.
Yeah, just playing catch up. Yeah, no, I had to start recording because I was like,
intentional, or I wasn't hopping on the bit, but I committed and it worked out.
yeah. No, I had to start record because usually when we do these things, we kind of just like chill for like about 5-10 minutes. People were already talking movies. I know people are already talking movies. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit fucking record already because, you know,
Why
might as
not?
well. Why not? Yeah. So, Kyle, you were mentioning A Real Pain, which is one of the kind of Oscar contenders. I think
nominated.
they had like 2 nominees or nominations, which 1 for 1 for Kieran. Yeah. What were your thoughts? What were you thinking?
Oh, it was fun. And like, it's kind of weird because it was kind of like a co-main star situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't necessarily about him, but also like it is about him.
Yeah.
So like that, watching that was really fun, and it definitely, like, because it's short, it kind of like compacts it well. Where like you don't want to question it, or why didn't they do this, and it's kind of just like a little like bow tie to the end of the movie. And I think he killed it. So, and props to him getting the SAG. So that's the only reason why I watched it, because I was watching recaps, and then he was like, "Oh, best supporting role," and then I was like, "My Culkin," and then I was like, "Okay, I'll watch it."
Have you
Yeah.
seen like the other videos where like some of the award shows he doesn't appear, then Jesse
Mhm.
Eisenberg has to do it for him when he wins? I thought that was so funny. He's like,
Yeah.
he's not here again, so I have to accept this award for him. I'm like, let's chase this guy.
Right.
It's so funny. But hey,
It's funny, yeah.
happy for Jesse Eisenberg. Like that's his first
Directorial.
directorial, right?
His debut, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like,
And I
holy
think
shit.
he got nominated for writing it. So, you know, good kudos to him. Yeah, it's really digestible. I watched it on a Wednesday night or Tuesday night. So I was like, okay, it's like what 80 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead, might as well.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
apart from like the other Oscar stuff, which I think I'm like only 3 for fucking 8 or
Right.
however many nominees there were.
I don't see Brutalist on your letterboxes, SMH.
Yeah, I know.
None of us, yeah.
Well,
No,
like,
but
you know,
what do you want to start with? You want to talk about the movies first, or just the
Let's
whole
c-
ceremony
yeah.
in
How
general?
do we do this? Because like it can go either way.
well, we can just kind of recap anything that was memorable
Yeah.
to you,
I have
anything that stood out.
The checklist that Kyle.
Oh, okay, we can kind of go through that. I think that
I guess
works.
funny story is like, no. So the
Very
checklist.
So
the
organized.
Checklist, no,
Let me see.
I wanted to see, right? But the funny thing is like what it was that same day when I saw the checklist that it was showing. I don't have Hulu Live or something, so I had to see it the next day. So I was like, oh shit! So I couldn't check my checklist like the day of, so I had to do it like the next day.
Damn.
But, yeah.
So did
I did it.
the feed cut off for you, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So pissed off because
It cut off at the pivotal moments. Yeah, like
I was like, oh.
for me it didn't, and I was watching on Hulu. That's
Did
why I
it?
was like, yeah,
Bro,
I feel
so
like
mad.
I was the only guy. For some reason, it kept going because every time I went on like YouTube for like, you know, Best Picture, like just to rewatch the recap of it,
Yeah.
they're like, "Hey, thanks for cutting off the feed, Hulu." I was like, "What the fuck? Am I the only one that actually got to see this shit?"
Dang. I know, dude.
No, but it was cool though because, you know, like obviously the big winner was Anora and stuff. Like just right out the gate, Sean Baker, four fucking Oscars right there.
Yeah.
Just the Sean Baker just starting like strong, like early,
Yeah.
right? Like winning the earlier awards, and it's like, okay, like usually it kind of runs this down and be like, you know, eventually your best picture winners are going to be like neck and neck with like how many awards they already got.
Yeah, and that's kind of why when I was watching, I was like, yeah, Honora's winning best. At this point, Honora's gonna win best picture because it's kind of like he won directing, he won editing, and that
Then
was kind
the
of funny. He had like a
screenplay.
joke about that where he was like, I think like, without me, I saved this movie or something like that when he was
Oh,
doing the editing, even though he's also the director.
yeah.
And then
So
writing, did he? No, that's Conclave.
No,
Conclave
it's
won writing.
screenplay, I think,
screenplay
because he
is
did
Conclave.
adapted.
Well deserved.
Oh, like wasn't it like a screenplay thing?
Yeah,
Oh
it was
yeah,
a
yeah, he
best,
did.
best screenplay
Screenplay or
adaptation.
writing?
There's original and adapted. So I
So
think he
wasn't
won
it
for
original?
Adapted.
original.
He won adapted.
No, adapted was Conclave.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought we were
'cause it
talking
was
about
Conclave
Conclave.
was a book.
No, I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about. Okay.
No,
yeah,
sorry, I was still talking about Nora, and then and then obviously Best Picture.
Dude,
And
that guy is a legend, dude. Fucking wore different hats. I think that one blew my mind. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
he did everything.
yeah, I think it's just nice because it's I mean, as much as we harp on like the Oscars being like, those seasons where it's like the films are like a chore to watch sometimes. Like for me, like
Yeah.
it's like those
He's had
films.
some fun ones.
Yeah, but like I mean, I think what I'm saying is just like it's just nice to see like an indie, like a smaller, like a very smaller
Oh,
indie
yeah,
film to win.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that he wore all these different hats.
Yeah.
Just kind of shows you like how small the scope of this movie was, and how much of an impact that it had. I don't fucking know that yet because I never actually watched it, but you guys you guys would definitely have more of an opinion than I do. So
Did you not watch?
No.
Is it not? Wait,
So-
you haven't watched it?
I still haven't watched
Yes.
it.
Oh
No,
my God.
no.
No, it's like when I think I didn't know the story behind like Honora. I thought
Yeah.
it was like big studio, but like when he kept coming up and
You
saying like,
thought
oh
it was
yeah,
big studio?
yeah, I was like, oh, support independent
interesting.
films. I was like, oh shit, dude, this was like small crew, small everything, and
Oh.
they freaking won. So that's why I was like, dude, Sean Baker's a shit, man. Like,
Yeah, because
did
like for me,
everything just to win. Or
I
like,
remember
and I
watching,
bet his
Florida
intention wasn't
Project.
to win. He was just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
doing it to do it.
Exactly. And I think that's the fun part. It's like I feel like he didn't. It's not like because some movies you kind of feel like, oh yeah, they're going for an Oscar. This is one
Yeah.
of the ones where it's like I think he was just wanting to make a movie, and he
Yeah.
didn't expect to actually get this high ass recognition from it. And it's just fun to see, I guess. Kudos. Like it's really really happy for them, even though I've never
Yeah,
watched
so
it yet. I will get to it.
And I'm
But-
excited just to see what he does like next.
Yeah.
And it's so
You
funny
should watch.
to like relate
You
it
should watch
to
the Florida Project.
the Florida Project. No, I
Yeah.
haven't.
He released that like. Why you what?
Nothing. He released which one?
I'm kidding. You can just say
Okay.
it and
But yeah,
Okay.
to relate it back to a letterbox, I think like Jad kept saying like, "Damn, why is there like you said a comment on one of these other movies like Neon versus
A24.
A24?" So I was
Yeah,
like,
the
"Oh
battle.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of the shows I've been watching have been Neon." So I finished what's it, Maxine? Maxine's Neon, right?
No,
No.
A24.
Oh, I did the monkey. Oh no,
The
sorry.
monkey.
Let me go back.
Neon, yeah.
I
I think
did
it
the
was the
monkey,
monkey.
then I did
Yeah.
long legs. Did you guys like long
Mm.
legs?
Ah,
Did
yeah.
you like long legs?
Huh? It's
It's either yes or no.
I
We're so
did. I
hyped on
liked
that,
it.
Kyle.
I liked it, but like
Did
there's
you-
like there's that hesitation, I guess. I don't know
Did
if
you
you know.
like long legs?
I haven't watched it. Still haven't
Okay.
watched it.
Don't watch
Yeah.
it. Save
I kind of got spoiled too. with that
save
one,
your
how-
save your hour 30 or something.
Really?
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
I
because
know,
I
but it's
thought
like
it
it's-
was
How
go
would I
ahead.
say this? Like going into it, you're just kind of like, oh, it has potential, but then like it kind of fell flat for some reason.
Mm.
yeah.
But
was
then
like,
it was
what the
kind of like
fuck?
maybe because it was too short, or like I think they were trying to build it up too much. But yeah, it's like one of those.
Yeah,
And like
just,
I feel like the same thing with the monkey as well. I feel like they have like a certain pace, at least with like Neon, and then the whole battle of like X and Y. So
I
yeah,
liked monkey. I liked
Really?
monkey
Like a
over
lot?
long legs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the monkey a lot.
I
too.
was kind of hoping for more deathly styled executions, but I didn't get as much as I wanted to.
What
I think
do
I
you
wanted
want
more.
from that? That was really
It
fucking
was just
violent, dude.
fun.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was fun. Well, yeah, we're kind of jumping around here. But
But I
in
just had to
terms of the
relay it back to
Oscars, though, was there
Letterboxd.
anything
Yeah.
else that kind of stood out to you guys? I mean, it was kind of a big deal. I know, Kyle, that's like your thing every year. That's your Super Bowl, basically. So, anything
Uh,
else that stood out?
I mean, there's a
Anything
lot.
you want to bring up?
Let's see.
Me, I'm mad that Ariana didn't win. Ariana for best supporting to Zoe Saldana. I think that was. I was like,
For supporting, I wouldn't know. I don't
yeah.
watch Wicked.
I wouldn't know, yeah.
I only fight for Wicked because, dude, Ariana killed her role to the point where I hated her character. When I hate a character,
nice.
that means you did
Yeah.
a really good job.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So I feel like if you can do that, you should win. And that
It's
was
so
me
weird because
first
it's
take
so weird.
of
There's this like
Wicked.
afterthought, as you mentioned that. I was like, I probably like will agree with you on that if I watched it. But then there's this thing of like, because Zoe Saldana won, I need to watch Emilia Perez. But then it's like, do I really have to? As opposed to like, I could probably get through Wicked more than So I don't know.
Oh, so you haven't seen Wicked either?
No.
Yeah, I didn't really have a skin in the game in that category. I was like one.
I don't know. I felt like I watched the one, and I think I still want to watch The Complete Unknown, just to kind of see where he's at. But aside from that,
Yeah. I think the other side for me that I kind of was like, okay, but I still, I haven't watched The Brutalist, so I guess I can't know. But I really wanted Ralph Fiennes to win for some reason. He's like one of the OGs that
he
don't even
already
have
won.
don't have an act he does not have an Oscar.
No, I know.
He's like the one guy that the classically trained actor that I know that everyone like. He's been so good in a lot of the things that he's been in that it's kind of crazy that he still doesn't have an Oscar.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that Conclave was the one, but Adrian,
I heard there's a crazier one where the one who produces the music, like original music,
yeah,
one of the nominees were nominated 16 times, never won.
Oh yeah, and then win like 3.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you should see her face, like when she doesn't win. It's like so straight face, like, damn, dude. I was like, all these nominations and haven't won one yet.
Wait, which one? Do you know?
I forgot, but like me and my brother were just talking about like, yeah, this lady never won one, and she's been nominated this many times. I was like, whoa,
damn, that sucks.
So that's worse than Ray.
That's kind of that is crazy, yeah. No, the person that won original song, good, whatever. But like that was really cringy because
when that was the only thing bad with this Oscar. Yeah. And like shout outs to Conan O'Brien, kind of like it wasn't a bad show, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And I like Conan as the host. I think, I mean, like, honestly, I don't think you could go wrong with a Conan O'Brien. I don't really hear any bad things about him or anything. So, a lot of the jokes that he did hit when they hit, and they weren't some. He knew when to go for it, but he knew when to kind of not.
The best joke I liked was the Skyguard one.
Which one?
It's like, I'm Bill Skyguard in
the. Oh, was it that one?
No,
I like Adam Sandler.
When it was they were doing best costume or makeup or whatever, and they're like, I'm just hopefully Bill Skarsgård doesn't play me, and she's like an old woman. I forgot her name, but it was a good bit.
Yeah. No, the original song one. Going back to that, I that was like really cringe because it's like I think there was like 3 of them up there. And she kept hogging the fucking mic doing that whole thing, and the guy didn't even get to talk, like that one guy with them. And that's why I was crazy. I'm like, dude, come on, let the other guy talk at least. I mean, some people ran out of time, which was fine, right? I mean, you can't really do anything with that. But now that she had all that time,
you can say stop the time, and you can say, wait a minute.
Nah, I didn't like that. I wasn't really a fan of Adrian Brody doing that.
Really? I mean, I think it's
like he like said like don't play the music. I'm like, bro,
it was kind of. I mean,
this guy went like 3 minutes.
Even like, I won't be egregious. I'm like, dude, this is kind of pretentious a little bit because you're like the only guy asking for this stuff. Everyone had to fucking go, You know, they were shooed away and stuff, but for some reason you get to stay for 7 fucking minutes or however long. You know,
Yeah, I
and
noticed that too.
It was fine. It was whatever, but it was kind of a little like, you know, like, man, come on, like, are you more important than these other people? Really? Like, come on.
That's why their Hulu got cut at, and because it was 2
I
minutes
know.
longer.
See, if he stopped his speech at the right time, you probably would have seen the Best Picture winner.
I mean, we can also blame Conan for wasting like 5 minutes.
Nah.
No.
I don't think so. No.
But like, what else is there?
That was okay.
Debating
Okay,
to watch
Oscar
Flow
for me.
at this point.
Hmm.
Did
That
who
one
watch
was
Flow?
ended too.
Did you watch
Like
Flow?
it was literally small.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I
That's
thought
on
someone
Max
watched Flow here,
if you
but
want to watch.
I did watch a bunch of the other things, but you know, not Oscar related. So
Yeah.
like historic, very
Yeah.
historic, industry changing.
Oh yeah, that too. If you want to go there, sure. A lot of things happened since our last episode. Obviously, like fucking Reacher came out. Severance has been out for a while now. Fucking a bunch of other movies came out. Obviously, John Cena turned fucking heel. Finally, you know, it's crazy, man.
Historic moments.
Crazy.
So I can speak on. I guess we can go on to TV. Sure. So thank you, Louis. I was able to watch
Severance night.
Severance. So like
Yeah.
I caught up to the point to the newest episode, I guess. So
Oh,
I haven't
nice.
watched the latest one.
Mm.
I don't know. This is slower than the first one for some reason.
What?
Yeah, the story's good, but it just feels slower.
There's a lot of gaps and like evidence that hasn't been connected yet, and I don't know. I guess it is kind of like slower to that degree.
I like what it's doing, but it's just like, oh man, it's not like the same beat as the first one.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I think it's because they're not on the what's it called?
The same floor.
The Severance floor as much with the group. That may be why you're feeling that
chemistry, the dynamic,
and the dynamic between them four together, trying to with shit going down, trying to figure it out.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and for me, it's fine. I think I do like that they're exploring the outside a little more, trying to get us to explain, this stuff. The latest episode with Gemma was great. Like getting the context for all that stuff and seeing how
one of the best ones directed and shot.
What is that anyway? She's severed twice, basically, right? Or no?
Yeah, it's
like her main one is like on the way bottom, but when she goes up, she's severed.
Yeah, but then every time she goes into a room, she's severed. Spoilers for people that haven't caught up, obviously. But
they won't even know what we're talking about, even though they're watching it. They're just as confused.
Yeah, exactly. Now, because even I don't know if we're gonna like today's episode.
Really?
To be quite honest,
downgrade from
it's only I don't know if I should say, but
don't say it.
Yeah, I mean it's a short enough episode to be like, okay, fine, I got through that. Let's go to the next one. Okay. At least
it's kind of. They do that within series. It's like what? It's episode 7, right? So like, how many more?
Yeah,
13, right? There's 13, I think.
I think there's 12.
It might be 12. No, then I'm gonna lose my Apple TV.
What do you mean?
You said you're gonna take it away once I'm done watching.
I'm just kidding. Shit. Hey, this shit. Just keep watching. The fuck. No, but like, even though today's almost kind of slow, I know you guys, or at least Aaron, probably won't like it as much. But they do reveal something pretty big in this one. That's kind of like, oh shit. Okay,
that's what I need.
That's all I need.
But it's kind of like, now what the fuck's gonna happen, or like now what does that mean going forward?
I like not that I don't like Severance. It's just it's slow for me. I like what they do individually with each character. Like now everyone has a motive to do something. Like the guy with the glasses, like happening at the same time. So I like that spectrum where they're like they all have their own different parts, So like he wants to like, okay, I need to stay severed so I can meet my Audi's wife and chat with her and stuff. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Like everyone has their own motive now, so I appreciate that one.
Oh, you talking about Dylan G and him and his wife?
Yeah, so it makes him grow.
That's interesting. That one's definitely an interesting one because it's kind of like the wife almost feels like she's cheating on him,
Yeah.
even though it's him.
Yeah, that's why
You know what I
that's why
mean?
I'm like, and like now it feels like Dylan G can be like a mole. Like, do I want to keep them here or do I
Hmm.
want them to like, you know, do their thing and explore? So that's why I was like, yo, his story is interesting because
Yeah.
what's the other guy's name? The one that
Irving?
got fired. Yeah,
Irving.
Irving. Like
Dude,
Irving's
Irving's
already
song is so
like
spicy. It's so good.
rebellion already. So I
Hmm.
was like, oh shit.
His story is so spicy. it's like oh, it's
Yeah.
like what other details are we gonna?
No, but even just that conversation with him and
At the
Walken and
table.
the
Oh, yeah.
husband.
Table conversations have to be an art form.
Exactly. No, when the reveal of like I don't like there's just shit they throw out. I'm like, okay, wait, what the fuck's happening? Like I can't. You want it to be revealed, but at the same time, you don't
Yeah,
want it to just yet.
yeah,
Like when
yeah.
he was
It's like
talking
I don't
about
want
like
this, but like please tell me, like
yeah, remember when it's like they were getting confused about when the severance procedure was, or like 20 years ago or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
and then he was saying, it kind of made you quit. Like, wait, how fucking long has stuff been in there? What the fuck
Yeah.
is he even? You know what I
yeah.
mean? Shit like that just gets thrown at you. Um, Kudos to the husband, by the way. I've been saying kudos this whole fucking episode, but I love him, and I only ever remember him from fucking Lord of the Rings eating a bunch of shit while Pippin
Yeah, yeah. Like,
sings.
sing me a
That's
song.
him, right?
Yeah.
That's him, right? Yeah, okay. So I was
Sing
like,
the
oh, it's
song.
fucking. I forgot his name, but yeah,
Man.
he was great. Like I loved him. Like he was perfect.
I
Mm.
But yeah,
I called out when I first started watching this season 2. I remember texting Louis and going like, dude, is it me or why is the Audi so fucking dark, dude? Like they're literally in
yeah,
the dining room and there's only a headlight on them. I'm like, bro, how are you guys eating like that?
bro, you don't eat like that. I eat like that.
No, it's just like, it's too artsy. I was like, yo, this is too artsy already. Where
Yeah.
It's Ben Stiller, man. He's like all the creative and shots and the
Mhm.
mirroring and everything. Everything's intentional.
Yeah.
yeah, basically. And I was like, ugh, I guess. But yeah, that's Severance. I just want to see where it ends up with. Like, if they ever get to see
Mhm.
Gemma, right, the wife. I'm
Yeah.
curious, and his
The only
procedure.
thing
I want to see that too.
The
How
only
that
thing
plays
I'm
out.
afraid of with this show that I think I'm afraid of with any show that's even remotely interesting is like the landing at the end. It's like, okay, you're building us up for something great here. Like we got something great, like all this mystery and stuff, but then like if the fucking fallout of everything, like the reveal of everything is kind of like an ass, then it's like the fuck did I just watch? You know what I mean? Like
Okay, so yeah, yeah.
To be
So
fair,
what
to be
going
fair,
that like do you, let's
it's a
theorize.
season two. It's a season two run, and normally we're expecting a season three. So kind of like the transition to kind of keep the story moving, right? Like
yeah.
it's expected, but it's like like I guess I gotta wait.
Well, no, for me, it's like they're putting a lot of the stuff in place. That's why, like, that's stuff that's really interesting and kind of like, okay, wait, what are they
Making
doing with
ideas for
Gemma
you,
down
yeah.
there? What is the
Yeah.
purpose of all this whole thing?
What's
What
your
is this
theory? Do you have a
whole?
theory?
I don't have something. I don't know, resurrection or some shit. I don't fucking know. And
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm thinking too.
exactly.
That's
And
why
the thing is,
their jobs are important, like
yeah,
their areas. So I think they're like collecting memory.
mm,
Then
You
whatever they're
ever played
doing on the way
the refining
bottom.
game? You ever tried
Yeah,
refining?
yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah.
there's
So
a
I
website you
think
can like sample to refine.
leche. But yeah, so
So
like I
funny.
think that's what they're doing. Then wherever Gemma's at, I think they're putting that in her brain.
mm,
All the
you think so?
refined like details. Yeah, because that season or that episode like did a lot of shit. Like there was like other people watching them refine. Then you got like her dentist like trips or whatever. So I was
Hmm.
like, oh, so they're doing something with memory.
No, I feel like they're doing something to trigger her in a severed state.
Mm.
Something related to that because every single time she goes in, it's like some this triggering thing for her. Um, like the dentist every time she comes in, and it's kind of sad. Can you imagine your whole
Yeah,
life
like
being in the
wasn't
fucking
I just
dentist chair?
here? I was
Yeah,
like,
you
you
know,
were here 6 months ago. I was like, what?
yeah,
Like,
and
yo,
then
that's crazy.
exactly, and then like her writing fucking notes, even though she said like I hate fucking writing notes, or like the guy, what's his name, Mark was saying, you fucking hate writing thank you notes or whatever.
That last shot when spoiler, whatever. When Milchuk told her to go back, I was so sad.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
I was like,
I was
no,
You
like,
knew
not
where it
what?
was going, though. I think
I know
No,
it
but it
was.
just
yeah,
sucks. Like she's like
exactly.
literally living hell. Like she can't get out.
She can't get out because even if you try getting out, what do you know? You're gone again. You don't know what the fuck you're doing again. You know, it's nuts, dude. That's why I was like, yeah, this
And it
episode's
goes
great.
back
Like,
to what you're saying. Yeah, as long as they hit the landing in episode 12, then we should be fine.
Yeah.
Because
Ben Stiller will be fine.
yeah. Oh, and I'm not even talking about just season. I'm talking about the overall show. Like, I'm talking about the end goal here. Like,
no, yeah.
what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
Ended at season 3.
yeah, because it's like it's one of those things. Like, you know, it's such a good mystery that if the reveal sucks, that's just like fuck, bro. Like
The wait was for nothing, and the
exactly. Like
the
you gotta know.
theories.
It's like jacking
Yeah.
off without a release. What is this shit? What is
Sorry
happening?
about
You know, sorry, I'm too graphic. But anyways, yeah, Severance is great. We've been watching that. Has anyone
Have you
been
watching
Reacher?
Invincible?
No.
I have not been watching Invincible. No,
Interesting.
I want to watch Invincible, but I don't know.
I'm letting
I
that one
like
pile up.
Invincible.
I'm letting that one pile up.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's like 20, 30 minutes, right?
No. They're
Is it
like
not?
hour long.
No,
Hour
they're
long.
longer
Shit.
now.
Yeah.
Huh. Why the
It's really
fuck did I
good,
think
though.
it was? Okay.
So this recent episode like brought in a lot of cool stuff coming in. So I think it only has like 3 more episodes left too. So I've been watching that like on a daily or weekly. I mean, so that was
Committal.
like good stuff.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
Reacher
okay.
is stuff, right? Reacher
is it's Jack Reacher, and it's with Alan Ritchson, the guy who's been
yeah.
fucking pining to be Batman right now. He's probably not gonna get it. People that pine for the role never actually get it. Anyways, that's besides the point.
Yeah, Batman.
No, Reacher's been really good, and I like what they do. I like what they're doing now. I don't know if any of you guys have watched any of the Reacher.
I've done the Jack Ryan one.
Oh, okay, no, yeah, that's different.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was like,
yeah.
well, but I saw like some clips of like the Reacher, but I don't know, it didn't get me through.
Yeah, because he's kind of basically like a drifter. He was like an old military guy, so he just gets caught
He's
up
an
in a bunch of
expat.
random shit. Yeah, like a bunch of random shit, and he was like an ex-military investigator. So it's really interesting. And I like the fact that like I think the first season, because he was kind of by himself, just doing his thing, and obviously he gets people that he works with, but like the main focus was himself. The second season kind of got away from that a little bit because they brought in his crew from like when he was an investigator in the military.
Yeah.
Now it's back to just him again, even though he's working with other people. So I kind of like that, and it's been fun. So
cool.
Yeah, that one's been good.
I started on White Lotus.
I started that too.
Really?
I need to start on that. What the fuck? Why are we?
We started that too
up right now.
It's Lisa. That's why, dude.
Yeah, it's just Lisa.
No, I was kidding.
I still don't get what's gonna happen. Like I was like, I have no idea where this is supposed to go.
So yeah,
I
brother.
I think it's like a whodunit situation, but like a lot of the things I'm already seeing, I'm just like,
you're watching like the first season, right? Like you're just starting
from.
from.
I'm watching the new one.
I watched season 3.
Apparently, they're unconnected. So.
Oh no, yeah, they are. But I just thought you guys would start from season 1. So like my brother's been watching. Yeah, my brother's been watching like the first season. I guess just to get to season 3.
I need to
that
do
one was that one did win what?
Oh, did it?
Emmys and stuff.
Did it win Emmys?
Yeah, I won an Emmy like the first season.
Oh no! Yeah, early on, yeah, I remember.
So I was like, that's why I thought you guys would watch the first one just to like get a feel on how it's gonna be. But what I know now, it's just like I thought it was a whodunit, but season 1, because I've seen parts, is just basically like different groups of families going on vacation and how they like interact and like
in the White Lotus hotel or whatever. Right?
Yeah, and it's just drama within those little groups, and they like mingle here and there. So I'm not sure if there's a killer yet, but I like that concept of like, oh yeah, family drama like on a vacation, like that makes sense or something.
Damn,
I see.
So yeah, I need to hop on that.
Yeah, season 3 we started with that just because like they said it wasn't connected, but I think My sister told me like there's a character, or there's actually two characters there
Yeah,
that
that
were from
come back
previous
from
season,
yeah.
and there's a backstory on why they're there, and I was like, oh, see, I wouldn't have fucking known that, but maybe it
But I feel
does.
like it's not as important to
It's
the
probably
overall, like
maybe yeah, it probably
on a
isn't
bigger scale.
to the current story, but at least you do get. I think you do get some subtext or for whatever or what the character is and who they are and
Yeah.
why they're even there in the first place. So I think I will go back on it eventually.
Yeah.
But have
Dang,
you
man.
watched it at all, Aaron?
No, I need to get on like watching
Okay.
that. Let me like finish Severance first, and I can start with another one.
I
So
know
I'm
that's too
waiting
much.
for all
Everyone's
of
trying
these
to catch
things
up.
to end so I can start on the
Everyone's
other
trying
one.
to catch up.
I know because I even started like Succession.
I need to. I wanted
Dude,
to start.
Succession is really good. Or Chloe thinks it's really good. Succession,
Chloe
like
I
does,
wanted
just
to
okay.
start.
yeah,
So
because she
you
likes
haven't
the
watched it with
idea
her?
of like she likes the idea of like the the dad giving up his power, then like everyone's
Dude,
fighting for the power. I'm like,
you know
yo, what
what?
the fuck?
I was watching this and I was telling my sister and my brother, I was like, dude, this is the fucking WWE. Like I'm not
Dude.
joking, bro.
And
The way that the dad talks with the son, because the son is basically the one. It's like Shane McMahon, like
Yeah,
and
the
you
next
watch the
heir.
documentary.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
isn't it based off of the Buffett family?
no, I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, I heard
I mean, is
then
Warren Buffett and
read.
his family that fucked up? But like,
No,
it,
Like it kind of is though, or like there's like glimpses of it of like how I watched this one YouTube video or read a post where they kind of like went through and be like, oh yeah, it's kind of based off of like the Buffett family and kind of like
no. It's based off the
like when
McMahon
did it go?
family.
So
And no, but seriously, the way that the main character played by Brian Cox plays him,
Yes.
and the way that he talks about like not wanting, he's like, yeah, I'll stay on for a couple more years. Why the fuck am I gonna give it to you? Like, or why, like shit like that. And he
yeah,
can't let go because of his ego, and it's kind of like, they even give hints of like the company kind of like going to shit because of the decisions that he's been making, the stuff that he's been doing lately. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? There's so many parallels here. But yeah, no, it's
everything's a
interesting.
parallel to you. I
Fuck
feel.
you. Go to Reddit and mention it, asshole. They're gonna say the exact same thing. Some people have said it already, and it's pretty good. I'm slowly getting into it though. I'm not like, I don't want to binge it. Like I'll watch 1 and 2 episodes here and there, but like Aaron, there's too many fucking shows going on.
But that's
know,
good
and
though. At least to keep us busy, dude.
exactly, yeah.
Because like you gotta admit, like going back to the Severance talk, we waited like what, a year and a half.
Oh
Almost 2
yeah.
fucking years, dude.
So it's basically how I like how you guys had the Breaking Bad idea of like him finding Walter White. So I feel like that
Mhm.
was my Walter White moment where like, dude, I gotta wait a year and a half just to see like what happens next. Like after the like she's alive. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So
But I
like,
think this is worse because
No,
gaps between
you know
shows
what's
lately.
worse? You know what's worse?
What?
Sherlock Holmes. I never.
Yeah, see that even
See,
no,
that's
not coming
hard.
back.
That's
not coming back. No, but like the fact that like the gaps of shows nowadays are like 2-3 years. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are they doing? Like we used to get one weekly, like one show a year, one season every year. Like fucking
yeah. Everyone's watching on one thing.
yeah. Like you can't tell me it's the quality. Game of Thrones was yearly, and the quality was top notch. You can't tell me it's because of like, there's got to be something happening, and there's got to be something delaying
Everyone's
these
fighting
things.
for everyone's attention.
Yeah, and it's just kind of crazy to me. Like, dude, we used to get seasons of Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, 1 year after the other. That's kind of why I'm like, Lincoln Lawyer, like one of those shows that I watched. I'm glad it's yearly. Reacher's another one, has been yearly the last 3 years. So I was like, okay, cool. These, I can get behind that. But like, goddamn, these shows, dude. I get it, quality, but fuck you. Hurry up, goddamn.
Well, you gotta watch the other. You gotta sprinkle it in between and watch all the other movies and all the other
Yeah, I guess
stuff that's out.
But speaking of, what I'm glad is getting a season 2 right away next year is something that just came out. And I don't know if any of you guys have fucking watched it, but Daredevil Born Again.
I have not yet. I mean, I watched the first season, but like after that, I haven't.
Oh,
Mm.
first two. No, the new one came out.
Well, I know the new one, but I'm talking about
Yeah.
like I guess the previous
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Have you watched it, Aaron, at all?
You haven't watched the Netflix one?
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
No,
I
he
See,
watched
hasn't watched
like
that.
I watched like a couple episodes. It was just it took me a while to
Yeah.
like, do I want to continue?
Mm.
Well,
But
it's funny he says that because it's in a weird position where when that was released, that was technically still like a fresh thing. But then if you're watching it later with like the aftermath of like how Marvel has been, you're kind of just like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So I feel like watching that old one during that time was a little bit more better for like the Marvel landscape as opposed to kind of like going back in the future now and kind of like where Marvel is now. It's kind of like, oh, like where are we gonna see this go? But
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, for
but
me,
I'm interested.
I wouldn't even think about. I mean, if you are gonna go back and watch the old ones, I wouldn't even think about that.
Yeah, you
Because
don't
they
like,
got so disconnected.
yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, because like I know you said that, but I guess
Yeah.
it's like wait, where was I going? I guess it's just like would it help, you know? Would it help to know it, you know?
yeah.
So that see
With the
that's where
stuff-
like it's like shit. So I was like I can't get
There-
it because I've
there are-
heard interviews. I heard
He's-
interviews. They said
he
like
makes a
it's like
point.
similar tone. So I was like, So I'm like,
there are
fuck.
stuff that it's not even about the tone, really. The tone could change, you know. But the fact that they brought back some characters or like some through lines throughout the previous seasons going into this one, and they're bringing up stuff that won't have an impact unless you know these characters
See,
and know what
fuck,
has gone
man.
down. Like, there's some emotional stuff. There's some stuff that goes down in the first 15 minutes that you're like, wait, what the fuck is happening? You know, and
See,
it's kind of nuts.
So you see it as a season 4 rather than
In a way, yeah, because it's
see?
like there's some shit
Oh,
that
you
goes
hear it?
down.
You hear it
No.
first, guys, on Spit
Okay,
Talk.
yeah,
Daredevil
because
Born Again is a season 4, not a season 1.
so here's the thing: they do a good enough job of getting past the previous stuff to get into because they do something to kind of move it forward to where you don't actually need to have watched it. But
does
for
it
me,
pay
what I'm
homage
saying
to-
is
homage to
what I'm saying is there's some stuff that happens that won't impact you as much as if you've watched the previous seasons, because there's some stuff that goes down and stuff that characters
newer stuff.
do that won't hit you until you know the context of. They basically do something with Batman in Batman versus Superman that they were trying to do there. So they were trying to do something with Batman and Batman versus Superman that didn't really hit as much because they're just giving it to you, right? It's not like we've seen this previous Batman before. They do the exact same thing here, but since you've seen that and have gone through that with this character, it hits you so much more when that breaking point is kind of hit. You know what I mean? Like, there's just something that goes down.
The thing is, like when they did change, or like when it ended, or stopped, people were like, "We wanted to watch more of this, but you guys just didn't give it to us." So now
Which
it's
one?
like going Daredevil.
What do you
Like-
mean?
No, like in early on, I felt like they didn't really, or a lot of people liked it, but then like after like the next couple seasons and like actors went in and out, like people stopped watching it. So then that like
Daredevil?
yeah.
I don't know.
No, you don't remember? Okay.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what actors went in and out. What do you mean?
I don't know. I remember reading that there was a shift. Like
There was no shift. I don't know what you're talking about. No, it was the same actors the whole time. They had everyone stay the same. It was I don't remember
did it just
anyone
get
leaving.
boring after like 2 and 3, or 2 and 3?
Dude, 3 was the best. So
That's
3
what I
is the
heard.
one that I'm talking about mostly. That has that stuff that happens there impacts a little bit of what happens here.
See,
it's
I
kinda
want
nuts.
that. I want
season,
that
Aaron,
feeling.
it's a season 4. You
You
need to
see
watch.
how like Louis gets excited? I crave that. I'm like, shit, man. I need to know this feeling, but I
Yeah,
won't
well,
if I watch it right now with no context. I won't have that feeling like Jan.
I mean, if you do what Edward said and watch a recap, you maybe could. I don't know.
You
They
know
don't
how,
hit the
like,
same though.
I
They
guess
don't hit the same.
like
Yeah,
you
they
know how
don't. I
like
don't know.
let me go back to like WandaVision. You know how like they did the reveal of Pietro, and it was like
Yeah.
the other X-Men. Like, is it like, oh shit! Like when that happened, I was like, holy shit, they connected universes. So like, I want like that shit. Will it be like that, or is it more like fuck?
No,
Like,
it's more like it's more emotional. It's like it hits you in the gut a little bit
man, see, I
because it's
want
kind of
that.
like the arc of some. It's kind of like imagine going through an arc with someone, right? And then the next season, something so bad happens that they kind of just throw that away because they're so fucked up, you know, like
Yeah.
it really fucked them up to that point where it's like their breaking point that it kind of got thrown away, and that's the emotional gut punch that you get with that character. So it's like, oh fuck, all
Damn.
right, what are we doing now? You know, where are we going? So
Okay, I'll think about it if I can pass by that.
yeah, because there's subtle moments that during that where you can't really tell the context of it until you know, like you know what they've been through. Like there's a character that happens. So I guess I can kind of explain it where someone falls and the character's kind of just trying not to look because she's scared of who she'll see. And you know, you can kind of tell you can kind of tell why she's scared. Like you know why she's scared is because of stuff, because of, you know, that other character would, you know, it would never happen with that other character type thing. So
And we'll leave it like that.
We'll leave it at that. Yeah,
it seems like you're struggling trying to.
That's basically it.
You're
Yeah,
struggling
I don't want
trying
to
to
like.
Oh man, just tell me already.
No.
No. He looked like he was struggling because
I looked at Aaron and I was like, he's thinking the same thing. I'm like, let me watch this. I just want to watch this through.
Hey man,
Jan wants to tell us, but he can't tell us.
I want to talk about it, you motherfuckers. No one watched it here.
Because now you know where we stand. Now you know where we stand. Is it a season 4?
You were struggling. We heard it.
Sons of
we
bitches.
heard it, and we were just like,
Well,
yeah.
I'll watch because you were struggling on that. So
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, is this the impact thing that you're talking about?
Yeah. Well,
but to go back to the movies, that we've watched a lot, right? So like, I don't know where you want to start. Did we talk about Captain America, the last one?
No, we did not.
Damn, we didn't talk about Captain America.
No,
I didn't watch it.
Interesting.
I didn't watch it.
I know you didn't fucking watch it because I didn't see it in your letterboxd. But I know Aaron did, and I know what he said.
You watched it. Do you agree or?
I do, but at the same time, I think I'm a little more forgiving than you are. Because the way he said,
you
like,
based off a letter, like what? Okay, yeah. What did I say?
Well, I don't know, because you're like, I'm not really feeling this or something, is what you said. I kind of dug it. Yeah, I kind of dug it a little bit. Like I thought for what they were doing with Sam, you know, I liked that they were moving forward with him. Harrison Ford was great as what the hell is his name? I almost said the previous actor's name.
General Ross.
General Ross. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he was great as General Ross. Taking over William Hurt. And yeah, for me, I was just happy to have shit connect again. Like, it's been a while since we've had like some of this stuff connect from the previous stuff. Granted, it felt more like an Incredible Hulk sequel than a Captain America sequel. But you know, it wasn't necessarily bad for me. You know, the fact that they did that kind of was like, okay, it hooked me enough because I was waiting for these characters to show up. It's just kind of sad that fucking Bruce wasn't even in it, you know? Like, I don't.
I think I guess the way how I said it, or the way how
hold on.
how I said it to you. Here, let me go pull up my letterbox. Then at least I can defend myself.
Yeah. No, you did give it 3 stars, you know, which is like a pretty good score.
I said, don't get me wrong, I liked the movie, but it didn't hit for me. To me, it was pacing a lot. Yeah. So that one was because it felt like, if you haven't watched it yet, right, Kyle? So when you watch it, they threw a lot of things already at you. Like, you're like, yo, what the fudge? Like, this is so much like stuff going on. So it's like one of those movies where all the stuff is being thrown at you. I can't attach myself to this thing yet. Like, I'm stuck on Sam Wilson, but like, you forget there's Falcon, and like they just threw him in there.
I know
right?
that was annoying. I don't care
So
about that part.
that's why I was like, yo, what the heck?
Hey,
Like I can't relate to Falcon as much because like there's so much shit happening. Like
Yeah.
there's a mission going on, or like stuff happened. Like why is Isaiah bad? Like there was like whoa, like can we like slow down so I can like freaking
Aaron,
catch up to this?
Aaron wants to digest all of these things, you
No,
know.
just
So
Yeah.
don't you feel that?
fair enough.
Didn't you feel that way?
I don't know. I didn't like Falcon as much. I mean, I thought he was okay. Like, it was kind of
Nah.
annoying in some parts, but like,
I
you know.
felt like the first 15 minutes we already got like the whole story. Like the like
I kind of like that though. Like we, it kind of just went in it. Like, here's where we are. Go. Fucking Harrison Ford was the president. I was like, okay, let's see where this is going. It's kind of just it is kind of frustrating, the whole Red Hulk thing, because they kind of marketed it that way. Like, I'm like, dude, okay, that was like 5 fucking minutes. Like, really?
No, I didn't think it was going to be the ending.
Yeah, they made it sound. They made it seem like
sad. That like
they made it seem like it was the whole movie, right? Like,
yeah. So
it was like,
I think that's what sucked.
mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I thought there was another. Well, there was another big baddie, but like it's just like I thought he would be the end.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't know, but I thought it was fine for what it was.
Yeah,
and yeah,
fine
and
for
again,
3 stars.
Yeah, again, I may be just a little bit forgiving.
Like to ask and kind of, I guess, clarification on how we've been starring things on Letterboxd.
No, I know. I need to like. I'm like, dude, I'm giving 3s like nothing now. Like, bro, do I have to give 2s now? I was like, bro, I need to give 2s now. Like,
dude, who cares? It's your fucking rating, bro. If you liked it, fucking give it a 3.
I need to put it to a point where like, will I rewatch it again? Because 3 for me, when I see a 3, I'm like, oh, that means you would rewatch it. So there's like some movies, like if I rated Longlegs and I gave it a 3, I'm telling you, you can rewatch that shit. I wouldn't rewatch that shit. You know?
Damn.
My
that's how I
is
see
like
it.
4. Like 4 stars for me is like a definite rewatch.
For me, I think I've been giving too much fucking 4s.
Yeah, you've been generous, bro.
Okay, maybe you need to rethink your scaling.
No, because look, I fucking gave Companion a 4, which is deserving. Okay.
Hard reach, but I don't know.
Fuck you, Companion was great. Conclave was a 4. The Monkey was a 4. Fucking Mickey 17 was a 4.
The thing is, it's like, because like when you start comparing
I need it
to the type of movie, and you're just like, you're gonna rate these together.
For me, it's like kind of. I just kind of go off my feeling. I fucking gave Wolfman 2 stars. You know what I mean?
I know. It's funny because like going through everyone's reviews and you see it, you're just like, I wonder what this guy's thinking, because like I know how he thinks about the movie, and he's completely like, nope.
Dude, it's a solid 3 is a good watch for me. Like it's a fine watch, you know?
Yeah.
Like I didn't waste my time. So 2.5 like Wolfman, I wasted my time.
I just don't want to deceive you guys. Like if I put a 3, like again, if I put a 3 on Longlegs and you watch it and you're like, yo, this movie's ass, Aaron.
Damn.
So,
I was kind of mad. Now I know it was Kyle who suggested watch Longlegs. I was like, man, this movie's ass. Like, why did I watch this?
No, I didn't want to watch that, but you know,
did you not?
Nicolas Cage did good.
Exactly. I think it was worth
the rest
time.
Was like,
time to see him act that for like 2 minutes. Great. That's all I wanted.
No, I'm not watching
clip, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not watching a movie for 2 minutes of Nicolas Cage.
It's like,
you know,
it's like saying, "Oh, you're gonna watch Brody's performance off of a clip without watching the entire 3 hours and 20 minutes," because it's not gonna feel the same. It's not gonna feel the same.
You just said 2 minutes though. Like you just wanted 2 minutes and you're good.
Well, I mean,
what the fuck? Yeah. I don't know, man.
it's fun. It's all fun.
It's all fun.
But
speaking of,
bring up,
I guess
the most recent.
Kind of wanted to segue into the most recent thing, and what came out last night.
Yeah.
Mickey 17.
Dang,
it seems like we have a consensus on all 3 stars, I suppose.
I gave it a 4.
So thoughts?
That was great. Yeah, I thought it was great. It just put me back to, like Bong Joon-ho doing sci-fi and stuff. It's always been interesting to me. It went back to Snowpiercer a little bit, so I was kind of like, what is this a sequel of? But I was kidding. No, but yeah, I thought it was great. Like, no, I mean, it's a lot of his stuff too. It's like real life imitating art a little bit, or vice versa. So it was kind of crazy, and obviously Robert Pattinson,
amazing.
You don't get the scope
Beautiful
of
to
him
watch.
exactly as an actor until you've seen other stuff that he's been in, and also obviously in this one he plays two characters, even though it's the same character, which is nuts. But it's great. Like I think if you want to just watch a performance,
oh yeah,
then,
I agree.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, do it. Might as well, right? And so, he was great in this.
So I put something about actors playing twins or doubles are always fun. So that's why I'm like, I like the monkey, because I was like, yo, dude, is there something about like them like switching roles like that that's like sick? So I'm happy I watched the monkey and this one. I'm like, yo, this is a vibe.
And guess what? In a month, you're watching Sinners, baby.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yo,
let's go, baby.
They're kind of everyone's trying
for
to
Haley Steinfeld, dude.
Everyone's pushing the performance limits and be like,
B.
oh, you think I can act really good in only one role? Well, watch me do it in the same movie twice.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, you can tell he was having fun in the role.
Oh yeah.
So it was pretty infectious. I think, like I said, if you were gonna watch just to watch that performance, then I feel like it's well worth it.
At some point, it was Batman versus Joker.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess.
There's some parallel that a billion parallels it has to some parallel. It was like a Batman Joker like situation. I was like, oh, this is great. Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When he was
18,
yeah,
and he was like kind of growling like that. I was like, motherfucker, stop.
One line that like brought back. Like I was like, it brought back to like an image of him in the Batman. I'm just like,
that was
exactly.
That was Bone Joon-ho's direction. Like, Mickey 18 is Batman. Okay.
Yeah.
He goes in. Ready? Go.
He's like, Batman if he didn't give a fuck about his secret identity.
Yeah. Basically,
Batman,
he's like,
go.
Batman. Mickey 18 is Batman. Go. That's basically. But other than Robert Pattinson, I think Mark Ruffalo was really good in this film. Like playing
Mark
like
Ruffalo's great.
That odd dictator, like whatever. I was like, yo, you're a vibe. Like, role. So like him playing a villain.
My only critique was Steven Yeun, because he made no purpose for me.
No way. I loved Steven Yeun, dude. He's so good. Like,
no, he is so good. That's why I watch Invincible.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but like,
different that he has a voice, and
I don't. Have I seen him play a shithead before? Maybe I have, but like, yeah, he was such a shithead.
Did you watch Beef or something? He was basically a shithead in Beef.
Kind of, but he was sympathetic enough for me to be like, okay, maybe not. You know what I mean? But this guy's just an asshole.
There's this thing where like I watch him in like different things, and I feel like he can't really. This is just like my perspective, I guess, or like my opinion, but like he can't build a character, but he acts really well like as him.
Dude,
but it's, you know what I mean?
It might just be the movies.
Characterize him, but he's really good at acting.
Well, wait, what about Glenn, motherfucker? He was.
Well, no, I understand. Yeah, I understand Glenn, but then even in like his other movies, like Beef and like Minari and all this other stuff, like I still see Steven Yeun as supposed to like a character, is what I'm saying, and that's how I see him.
I guess. Yeah.
So
because I heard Burning was good with him. I don't know if you watched that.
I heard. Yeah, a few things.
We might. Let's watch that and see if that's still the case. That might change your mind a little bit.
So, but I
heard
like
really good things.
5 images of him, and I'm just like, they're still the same person. You know, I was like,
no, wait. Yeah. For Beef though, I kind of disagree with you.
I get what you're saying, but I want to say he's a guy who has range.
Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't have. Yeah. It's just more so like
you see Steven
the persona.
Yeun. You just see Steven Yeun.
Yeah. So like in a good light. It's just like because like especially like for comparison like to like Robert Pattinson, like you can definitely like pick apart like his characters out of him, and then you still have Robert Pattinson. You know?
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. It's almost like having Brad Pitt be Batman. It's Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
can't unsee Brad Pitt. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
In a
No,
sense.
I guess I see it. Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I kind of don't really want to reveal much about the movie. There's
Also,
not much to reveal, really,
was
though.
there
It's
a-
kind of
It
straightforward.
you
did
know how
go.
it's filmed in Korea? Was there a reason aside from just like them being in Korea or wanting to shoot it there?
I don't know.
Oh, they shot in
Directed
Korea.
from
I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
It
Directed
did.
Korea. So
It did give it like a. It was a movie I wasn't expecting like to go that route. To be
Mhm.
honest,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
direction
I
definitely
thought it
like,
would stick on the multiple idea,
ah,
like
Yeah.
him on the ship and he's just trying to escape
they
because he's
dumbed
a
it down by
multiple.
like 10 and be like, oh, okay, this is where this is just actually
it
where
just
it's going.
gets
Yeah,
weird.
I was like, okay, it's this movie, sure.
It's already weird enough. It just gets
Yeah.
weirder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, there are some thematic elements that they were trying to do with that, which is fine. You know, I guess if you weren't really expecting, I was on the same boat as you though. I was expecting the whole multiple things to be,
The main
I guess,
part.
the whole crutch of the movie. Yeah, but it was still enjoyable nonetheless. Still 4 for me. I don't know.
it's okay.
I think I'm just a little biased with Bong Joon-ho. I just love that guy.
I
No, he's
want his
good.
more serious stuff.
You want another Parasite, maybe?
Yes, more
Yeah,
mind-boggling
that's
and
true.
twisting.
No,
and
I want like a Snowpiercer.
You want another Snowpiercer?
Yeah, this one. Well,
Yeah.
like I thought I came in thinking it was like Snowpiercer vibe, but funnier. But
Mhm.
it turned to be like more lighthearted.
Mm.
Lighthearted.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
huh? Like
Like compared
for
to
the
like
dark
I guess like like we're used to Snowpiercer, his Parasite. I guess. Well, I haven't watched Okja, right? Didn't he make like Okja?
for
like
Netflix.
the one.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's
Yeah.
probably like a lighthearted film. I guess I just haven't seen him in this way.
Mhm.
But I'm down for a Snowpiercer or something.
But besides that, just go watch the movie. Go to the theaters, watch movies.
I know, like fucking what Sean Baker said.
Yeah, go to the movies as intended.
It's a dying industry, you know, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And buy fun and
But-
popcorn. Don't be like an asshole, or buy something. I don't know.
That's for the
But
theaters.
did you guys watch another movie? I watched The Gorge. Did you guys watch The Gorge?
Yeah. Then we.
No, I did not watch the.
I
Gorge.
watched it.
Dude, watch The Gorge.
Yeah,
It was
I heard
really
it.
good.
I
Dude,
heard
it's really good.
I'm not saying it didn't look good. I just haven't gotten around. Dude, there's too many fucking shows when I'm at home, dude. Like I started trying to watch it.
Did you read my? Oh, Aaron, did you read my review on The Gorge? I'm very proud of that
No.
one. But
It was like a poem, wasn't it?
you won't get it. That's why, because you didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was like a fucking poem or something.
It's a poem. Where's
Aaron,
that?
you're gonna
like
totally get it.
Friends. How do I see this?
The Gorge.
Following Kyle activity. Let's see.
How was Anya and Miles?
Oh, that one. Dude, that one, they're really good.
Mm.
Like chemistry wise, like dude, I literally put like, dude, they're Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Like Brad Pitt
Yeah.
and Angelina Jolie, like style are like shit.
Dang. All right. I can see that. Speaking of Anya Taylor-Joy in the menu, that was a bad transition. No, but there's a person in the menu that apparently was cast as McGonagall. Do you guys have any fucking thoughts or?
Who is
I might
it?
just
Anything?
wait until I see a trailer
Who is
and then
it?
go from there.
It's the woman from Ozark. I don't remember her name, but
Oh.
she looked fine.
No,
I feel like she'll do good.
the Asian lady in the menu.
No, it was the older lady.
Oh, the reviewer.
Yes, the critic.
Oh, the critic. She looks
Yeah.
okay.
No,
Did-
she's great. I've seen her in a bunch of stuff. She was in Jessica Jones, I think, as the mom. And yeah, Ozark, she was great in, obviously. Janet McTeer, sorry, I keep blanking on her name, but yeah, her, and then obviously Jonathan Lithgow as Dumbledore is pretty fucking nuts.
No, but
To
he
me.
was better in Conclave.
He was great in
He
Conclave.
was so
Yeah.
good in Conclave.
I know. He was
Did you hear the line? That was badass.
What was the line?
When he said Judas. I was like, dude, that's a line. Like
Wait,
when he called him out.
Remind me again.
So remember, like like they were like his character was like giving out secrets about the like I guess
In the cafeteria, or are you talking about the
yeah
cafeteria scene or the?
like remember like he was giving out secrets. He's like, no, why do you think I'm doing it? I'm not doing that. Then like the nun was like, oh, I print all of these out and like put it in the cafeteria, right? And he was
Yeah,
framing like the other one that was gonna be the
nominated.
Pope.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Mhm.
African
the
American,
second
the
runner.
African one,
basically.
right?
Yeah,
Then the African one saw like the freaking like all his like
the
checks and
ledger.
stuff. Like yeah,
The
then he's
ledger.
like freaking Judas. I'm like, yo, what a bar. You don't remember that, dude? That was sick, dude.
I don't remember that.
Damn,
I think I
man.
might have. I don't remember.
That was a good scene. Like all the Cardinals were just like looking at him like literally a fraud. I was like, shit. I like that scene.
Need more movies like Conclave.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a book. I saw the book. I think, and I was gonna. You know what's
Out
funny?
of everything from the
No, sorry. Yeah, for the Conclave, because I saw the book in Barnes and Noble, and I flipped to the back, like the last 2 pages. I was like, oh shit, there's the reveal. Like, literally, as I turned the page, it showed what the fuck's his name?
Yeah, the guy that's gonna be the Pope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, dang, it's that fucking late in the book too. Holy shit.
But like out of everything from the Oscars, like I really just wish Conclave did like way better.
No,
Like Conclave
that
was my
one
favorite out
and
of the bunch,
Substance.
really. Yeah.
I wanted
Really?
Substance to win something.
Substance was okay.
I think it.
for me.
I'm not sure if it won makeup or something, but yeah, I wanted like at least something, one of them to win.
Yeah.
In that
I thought Stuff would have won,
Ooh.
or I it was obviously between her and Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was between
Demi.
her. Yeah,
But
it was
I thought
Demi versus Mikey.
the slight edge was a little bit towards Demi, but I didn't know. You know,
mine
it's not
was
like
more.
I
I
knew.
felt. So.
But yeah, and I heard Mikey was really good too. So it's like
he was good, but like she gets lost in this movie. That's why I would give it a Demi, in my opinion.
So you would go Demi.
I would go Demi.
Okay. Yeah, because I was hearing, or at least reading, that Demi had the slight edge, but I didn't know if like who was winning like the SAG and stuff. Do you know?
No, I'm
SAG
not too
was
sure.
Demi, I think.
Was it Demi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably why then that I was hearing.
Shit,
but
man.
hey, I'm happy for Mikey. I mean, you know.
Oh yeah,
she's
now
great
she
in
gets
Scream.
more roles and stuff. Yeah, they said that the first Ghostface to win an Oscar. Yeah, I was like, what
it
the
is
heck?
the first Ghostface to win. Holy shit! Yeah, and I liked her in. I remember her in fucking Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time, yeah.
Yeah, the one at the end.
No, dude, that was sick, dude. When what's the name? Tarantino gave Sean Baker.
Sean Baker did say,
yeah, he's like, yo, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have
Once Upon a
found.
Time.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That was sick.
That's crazy.
It was a good award show, but I feel like there could be better ones later on, I guess, or I don't know.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a year,
I sped watched it.
If you had to pick a year,
just be happy.
The year with Whiplash. The first one I watched, yeah.
Oscar. What year was that?
That one, or maybe when Mad Max came out. I think that's when I was like more in depth with those nominations. Like, or I had more of an opinion because I watched like most of them.
More, yeah, like mostly all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I think this was one of the first years I didn't really
like what you said. There was like 8 for best movie, and we only watched like 4 or 5. I'm like, yo, dude, I don't have an opinion on this one.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I'm happy that Dune, won what they should have won for. Like, obviously, the sound in Dune was nuts, and the visual effects.
Have you seen the Letterboxd awards?
No.
There's like a list of like, what Letterboxd people think should have won.
Okay.
And like it's like the actual like it's like the people's list.
Is it based on the nominees?
Challenger was thrown in there a lot, huh?
Yeah, is it based on the?
Is it based on the nominees, or like you can put suggested?
Like suggested.
you know
No,
how
like they put like so like for example like the Challenger, like that one got like best score and kind of like all the
Best
other
score.
stuff. So
Damn.
but it was a cool list. I need to find it.
I wanted fucking Conclave, dude. God damn.
Oh,
Score for Conclave was fucking
yes.
banger. I was like, yo, that's a murder mystery right there if I ain't seen one before. All because of that fucking song, dude. The music that kept playing during that, I was like, what the fuck?
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
No, I think because it sets the atmosphere, right, of the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it stood out to me. If fucking Dune wasn't there, then might as well give it a. I don't even remember who won for that. Was it the
Which
Brutalist? I don't
score?
remember.
Oh yeah,
Score.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think Brutalist. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because fucking
Brutalist score was great too, though.
yeah,
So
I guess. But
And that's 3
the fact that
hours.
Dune wasn't there because of a technicality, that's really annoying.
you can
Like,
you,
you've
you
heard
can
of
watch
why?
Brutalist. There's a hard intermission in the middle.
No, but you've heard of why Dune didn't get nominated for score, right?
Not for score. Why? Well,
Because there's apparently a rule where if it's a sequel and you use over
same.
80% of the same similar
Yeah,
songs
doesn't
or
count.
whatever,
Whoa, really?
something like that,
Oh.
then you can't get nominated if you've. I'm like, dude, it's a it's a sequel. First of all, obviously they're gonna have the same stuff, because they're trying to
Like their
keep the same
themes and
tone
stuff.
or
Yeah.
the same fucking. But second of all, a lot of the music in Dune 2 was new. Like, I don't remember.
And it hit
the
harder.
Fucking
it hit harder
the
in
theme
2 than the first one, in my opinion.
exactly like the theme with him and Zendaya, like that love theme that they have, that was basically like the overall, like, the musical theme for them was great. I don't remember the fucking title, but and the music where when he was making the speech and everything, I was like, oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me! This didn't fucking get nominated. Come on, man. I don't think you could, like, even if I listen to the Brutalist score, I don't think you could convince me that it's better than Dune's. I'm just saying, like, it was that good to me, and
We're just
it was
Dune
it's just
stands.
annoying.
Just admit it. We're Dune
I
stands.
am, bro, and I think that's kind of why I'm a little jaded with the Oscars. It's like, dude, you just nominate shit sometimes that you think should win. Like, we don't nominate blockbusters anymore, but even though back then it was like the fucking, it was like the main ones. For some reason, there's like a bias towards it, and they were even trying to make a most popular category or whatever, best popular film. Like, what? Like, that just kind of shows your bias. The fact that Emilia Perez got a bunch of nominations for something, over Lord of the Rings. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Come on, suck a dick. Like, I don't know.
It's
I pay
crazy.
attention,
He
but
can't be this mean on his letterbox for some reason.
yeah, I don't know. No, you know why? Because I watch the stuff I want to watch.
Okay.
I think that's why. Yeah. If you force me to watch something, maybe.
The thing is, it's not so much like I'll just watch it because I'm just like, oh, like this is like, no, like it's more so like I'm not thinking I'm going to a movie and I'm like, oh, I have to watch this because I heard it's good. I'm just more so kind of just like, I'm just in it for the ride, Like, if it's bad, then if I don't like it, then I don't like it at the end.
No,
But
yeah, obviously that's my
say,
point.
like, I was like,
what I'm saying is,
like, it ruins the taste if someone tells me it's good or bad. So
no, fuck you. What I'm saying is, like, the stuff on my letterbox is stuff that I actually want to watch.
yeah.
So obviously that kind of goes hand in hand with, like, okay, if it's bad, then I'll tell you it's bad. Like the Wolfman, I really wanted to watch the Wolfman. Gave it a 2.5 fucking stars. But most of the time, since I do want to watch it and it kind of lives up to it, it's like, okay, cool. Like, if I watch Emilia Perez right now and I can confirm that it's shit, then I'll probably put that up too. But I'm like, why waste my energy?
Just leave it. Yeah.
I don't want to. Like, I'm good, yo. Maybe that's why I've been fucking giving 4 stars. I don't fucking know. I don't watch bad movies anymore.
Your curve is gonna look like
it's like
as opposed to the
it's just
nice
like one
curve. You're just way to the right of it. Like this guy.
Yours is like this. Like,
yeah, you gotta be consistent on that line.
I'm excited to see 2025 where Jan puts his 5. I'm like, oh shit, he put a 5. This
Like
is
a-
a 5
Yeah.
movie. Holy cow!
I don't know,
Oh,
dude.
shit, we're gonna hear
What-
about this.
What's even in the docket this year? Like Superman and all that shit. I don't know, man. It's a high
That's
bar.
why I'm like, yo, let's go see if Jan puts a 5 this year. If he gives out 4s like that,
I doubt it. If I say it's a 5, it has to be a perfect fucking movie, dude.
yeah. See, that's why I'm
Man,
like,
Is there even?
that's why I'm
I
like,
hate
yo,
rating it like that.
like.
think
That's
for
why I'm
me,
saying, like,
5
you're really dope to give a 4. You know, like I'm like, dude, 4 is like
Yeah.
to me high praise already.
I'd say my 5
Yeah.
would be like, you have to watch this year.
It's can't miss.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it's like can't miss this year. You have to.
like it's a perfect movie, right?
Then nothing should have a 5.
I can't find a fault.
Nothing should
Like,
have a 5, and
fuck.
nothing should have a 0 either. So,
I don't know.
You
Gone
know.
Girl was pretty fucking perfect. I don't know.
uh,
I'm just thinking. No, I was kidding. I don't know.
It's a Back to the Future, guys.
But-
That's a 5. That's
No,
a
man. I
5.
can find flaws in that.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
don't
Oh.
take that away from me. That's a 5. Creed's a 5.
but yeah,
The first
Avengers
Rocky was a 5 until there was like a scene that felt flipped.
Mm.
Anyways,
Yeah, but we'll see if
Yeah.
I throw in a 5 or a 4. But yeah, I think
dude,
I need
I
to
feel like
lower
you
my
could give a
scale.
5 to Sinners because of Michael B. Jordan.
Dude, yeah, if
Like,
he
oh
does
my
really
God,
good,
he's
like,
playing
oh,
twins.
man, he's gonna
Oh,
kill
fuck.
his own
he's
brother.
gonna give it a 4.5. Watch him give him a 4.5.
Like,
He's gonna
oh,
give it a
fuck, he's playing
4.5.
Twins,
Dude,
Like, oh
Haley
fuck, Ryan
Steinfeld as
Coogler.
a vampire? Shoot, 5
Dude.
instant.
He's like I'm giving it a 4.5 because the other half is Michael B. Jordan's second performance.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think out of all the movies this year so far, that is my most hype too because it's fucking Coogler,
No,
bro.
it's Karate Kid, par.
Oh yeah, well, fuck, no, that too. But,
Karate
Coogler-
Kid.
Hey, we weren't supposed to talk about Karate Kid because Cobra Kai didn't even fucking show up Jackie Chan or whatever, like we said in our fucking notion. No, I was kidding.
No, it's
Well, that's
Karate
just something
Kid,
else
dude.
to expect.
I'm excited for Karate Kid,
Yeah, nah, it's fuck. I am too.
but we'll see.
It-
We'll see what 2025 has in store for us. This is only our second episode of 2025,
I know,
and
fuck.
we're March.
We're really behind, guys.
But
Sorry.
just keep on with the letterbox. It's been
Yeah,
been
follow
fun.
us on Letterboxd, then you'll get like instant reviews individually from
Yeah.
us.
You see a bunch of 4s and 3s, baby.
But it's our
yeah,
thoughts.
that
It's the
is-
thoughts.
Yeah, that is our episode. Anybody else want to bring something up? Something they want to talk about?
Yeah, so we were supposed to play a game where we grab a rating and you have to guess the movie. So did you
Oh,
do
we'll
it?
do that.
Because I
I
did
saw
do
that.
it.
We will
I
do
did
that in
do
the next
it.
episode. We're gonna do that.
How about this
do
one
that.
here? I got one right now.
Okay, well,
Okay,
preview it for right now. Give us a
Preview
preview.
right
Give us a
now.
preview.
Review.
Okay, wait. I have it.
Does it get? It's the one where it progressively like
Right.
links to it, right?
This one says, was serviceable. I think I'm just happy to see shit connect again.
Fuck you. You son of a bitch.
What? Who is it? Who do you think
That's
it
me, you
is?
motherfucker. Nah. Anyways, thank you for listening to the Spit Talk podcast. Catch us on TikTok and YouTube and, Spotify for other episodes. And actually, really anywhere you fucking listen to podcasts because we're fucking that badass. I'm Aaron. I'm not
I'm
Aaron.
Jan.
I'm following his script.
I'm
Jan.
Jan.
I'm Aaron. I'm Kyle. Thanks for listening, folks.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.